Hey, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are playing some more Dangangronpa to look at havoc. Last episode, we survived the trash chute, came back, told everyone our plans. We now have a new class trial that we have to complete. But we need to figure out all the mysteries in school. So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our own searches separate doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. There's still what's splitting up to do to cover more ground. We can get back together and steer what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
While we're going, I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors at the school have been unlocked, right? So we should start by Nick Granny at the school. You know, I'll place them can go.
Makoto.
Architect, you have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. In fact, won't even time to waste either. The mastermind were of us, so that's what I have to prove. I'll prove the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Alright, I guess I'll start by taking a look at more. We've exposed and picked my identity as unknown. They were how the blast. Yeah, we already know this stuff. Covered. Room. Once you find who killed me, then we do. So let's start with the rooms that were locked. So now the max room file up in the doors. Alright, which means it's done. A place to check has been added to the truth bullets. Seems really too. Alright, cool. I have a set. I already know a few places I want to go to first. We're gonna do something on the third floor. Fourth floor, yes. I want to do the data center and the office. So then we can go to the file room, and then we can go to the dorms. I actually don't know how to access the dorms.
Hey, Makoto!
Are you here to look around too? Is this what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder what about the Monokuma door.
Yeah,
So I figured, if all the doors in school have been locked, faction one should be
but...
able to, right? Come on, we still have to open it.
Cause, I mean...
Because it might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it. I'm sure you didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh, wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. You know, race to a nearby desk and hit underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. Still on my way into it. No, but the door opened much easier than I thought. Oh. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Not a lot to actually check out. Some kind of hatch on the floor. Right now, it's kind of... Yeah, okay. What is this device? Looks some kind of control panel. But on the top, though, it's like some kind of military installation installed. That kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? This one we probably freak out over if you saw it. Cockpit. So if the Monokuma room had a control panel that looks some kind of like a cockpit, if that means...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking around and see what I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Oh, hold on, you can't... Whatever, like this. Oh, it's too late. You know, I already jabbed...
Huh?
Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. You know, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was the button says data control center. So look at the buttons. You saw a bunch of buttons with each name on the room next to it. Just so you know, there was one little data center. It must be the one she pushed. But in the data center, that's right, the door next door. When we were in, just strange doors came from. Better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm scared of mine right now, so I'll just cheer you on from here. Do I hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey. Give me your donuts. Is that Yuina?
What?
Oh man, busted. How'd you know?
Say what?
That's some kind of remote control camera kind of setup. You know what you're controlling.
Hello.
I mean, you can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do not push
Too
it.
bad.
Oh man. You're still gonna push it? Anyways, I guess that's the room with the Makoto drawing on it. Control panel inside. Cool. Mina, you asshole.
Ah!
Hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean? You're controlling just now was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma.
Oh!
What? For real? Yep. I said the panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Which continues totally separate from the data center area with all monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoto's theory is right.
But
Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here. That means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? Because that would have been true. If that is true. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. Yeah. Look at this one. The mastermind Monokuma picture here really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Section. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making. Oh, no, it's not like... Oh, okay. What do I use? Everything okay?
because I
Well,
mean,
it's just where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up a trap or something? Can't say it's possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like,
so
you want to leave soon? There's a lot of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We're just time sitting around here. You want to get going? Yeah. What's wrong with you? Let's repeat out. I want to see what the fuck that is. As soon as the door's closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? Door just locked on its own. What? Man shot after the doorknob. You're right, it's locked with a lock. What's it's locked? But the day center's not restricted. Monokuma.
just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go restricting whatever you feel like.
hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how desperate everyone would be if the school of Alaska just end up stop moving. Then that room.
Yep.
As you may guess, that's where my controls are. So you're right now. You're being controlled by someone in that room.
Yes,
Correct the
indeed.
window.
You're a liar.
That doesn't make any sense. We were in there. We didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure that you're thorough as you could have been? A small hatch. Damn, a certain suspicious hatch? No way. Hatch on the floor. Too bad that was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, the room is officially restricted. No more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others.
Yeah.
Peace. He's gone, but
So
was he telling the truth? The mastermind's hiding in there? In fact, you think back when you got locked out of the coach room, then proved it for sure.
Huh?
Then you said we should leave? Well, that hatch couldn't have been opened from the outside anyways, right? So it's not your fault.
sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we have to let us get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. There's one thing I'm good at. It's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone about it. Hold on. Nice. Got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Alright. Okay, I'm out. See ya. You know, took off in a full spirit. Sprint. Do what I can too. Okay. To the headmaster's room, which is right over here, correct? Alright. Okay. This is the headmaster's room. Heard an lot about it. But it's my first time seeing it. So. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Oh, give me a second. Okay. Alright, let's go through. Okay. These guardians scattered all over the floor somehow makes me feel anxious.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Not
Are you
possible.
ignore me? Yeah, just forgive you.
Such ignorance.
Yeah, I remember this moment. Okay, fine, I'll talk to you. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see what's something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of the pathetically orientated desk. It's class 78 student registry. Contains profiles of all of us and Makoto.
So, in other
Apparently class
words,
78 refers to us. Wait, when you found Makoto's profile in Kyoko's room, it also referred to it as class
I
78.
see.
That's right, also mentioned class 78. That must be what Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in here, along with hers,
In other words,
there'd be no doubt Makoto was a student here in the Monospeak Academy, just like the rest of us. Makoto embodied the 16th student. Must be now Kyoko learned about it. Well, it seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? Talking about how she stole it. The uneven tearing and the way the paper had been crumpled must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she was wanting to get out as fast as possible. What's her point? She's so much hurry, she only got one. The first page. First page. Correct. Which was probably actually contained 2 pages. What?
So, in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information on it. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask? We need to explain every little thing. You can read, can't you? It seems like it's some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left such an interesting clue. Sad thing to be acting when I skimmed through the report. Makuro reappeared suddenly in the background. Timothy floats without reach. The entity known as the ultimate despair. Right now, can't be sure if this is a single person or some group. Whatever it is, Makuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. Bad feeling about this, I need to push forward and vibration into the ultimate despair. I need to pay attention to Makuro's behavior too. This is my first gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous, despite the countless battles she must have gone through with members of Finnair. When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any sense of battle and scars. The fact alone proves her tremendous skill on the battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I said she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Good was part of the ultimate despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But won't that mean Makuro and the mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Makuro? Plus, even the headmaster seems to be afraid of what Makuro was capable of. They would have to take her completely by surprise to clear like that. Maybe it means the mastermind is even stronger than Makuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's an important bit of information within the file you should know. What is it? Did you notice a picture in there? Picture of the girl perhaps you've never seen before? It was to be included as part of our class 78. Should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Further information about the girl included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 8 pounds, Vital 31, 32, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? Are you gonna ask me like if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You're a hopeless idiot. I'm trying to tell you. Maybe you want to keep in mind for that later. Maybe you want to make you think your way back to the corpse. Make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you think, oh, what could that mean? What is he trying to say? There's a chance the body isn't actually Makuro. Is that what he's saying? Pretty much thing it seems all impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So back to being Byaku's arrogant boy. Alright. Oh, one last thing. But advice for me to say, just pay attention. Advice for me. She's been getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along. She's done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
Because of that faith might get you more than you're looking for. What are you saying? What I think, call it a hunch. My hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or leave it. Take it or don't. It's up to you. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. Alright. We're done here. Next is to head upstairs to the chem lab. Quite allowed. Oh, we can stop by and check her measurements as well. See how tall the bitch is. I'm kind of surprised the way she. That's kind of weird. How do you think about it? For someone who looked like that, I think. Oh, it's a morgue. Here I am in the bio lab. It's so cold. It's abnormally cold. Because I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Okay. I'm surprised no one else is in here. Anyway. There's some kind of weird machine stuff on the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. On the other side, it's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? It's the first thing I need to figure out. Some kind of machine. Okay. So, it's kind of machine, something put into the walls. Before out, it seems it's kind of forming and stuff. Fridge for sorting dead bodies. This means that the body was actually a morgue. We'll take a closer look around. Oh, there's like tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these things lately. Oi! It doesn't mean anything else in this little room. There's some kind of weird machine sitting on the wall on the left side. Too much going on. Okay, right line, center left. Some kind of booklet here with the instruction manual. For an eco-friendly alternative standard dry ice for all your governor needs. In addition to the Germa Eco lamps, we provide an ozone generator to remove the ethylene gas. Simply insert the catheter and the blue light will let you know automatic symptom activity. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimal settings. In our system, anyone keep a body fresh as Daisy is for as long as you need. In the likely event of a problem, the red light will activate and the alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is standing still. We'll be offering up optional leather upholstery upgrade package. It's just really for each one. We're not gonna get it. Seems clear to me now. Some kind of makeshift morgue. Oh, it's like slots. Plus, I can set up a slot occupied with blue comes up. Between each set. Another victim is. Okay, I'm on motion to take control right now. Oh, we're doing it. That's the defeat of last mind. Just continue our investigation. I don't have any other option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be technically every one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is everyone. Means. Oh, thanks. There's one body missing. This will be the mastermind. Anyway, we can leave it. Yep, we can leave the area. Alright, to the... I just want to check out the dojo and the garden again, too. At least that's what they keep telling me. So we'll check out the garden first. Hey, Taco. Oh, Taco, so this is where you were.
What do you
What
want?
do you want? I'm so disgusting to let me out of your sight? No, that's not at all. I thought you might be half had a clue. I haven't. If anything, I've seen a clue. There's this place was linked to the case, so it would have something, right? But there wasn't anything already on there. Back to my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your
Don't tell
problem?
me to calm down. Any idea what I'm going through right now? Everyone finds out they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Everyone's gonna say, Master Will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down. I won't anyone accept me. Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm going to go. Okay. I think I'm just leave that stuff alone. To the garden. Probably where Hero is. Alright, Hero, you in here? Oh, the body's here. Huh? It's gone. Carl's body. Not here. Oh. That's fucking nice, okay. Where the fuck is it? Maybe the body's inside the tool shed, or better check inside for sure. To find anything close to life. There must be, could be in the bio lab? Of course, there's not really anything I need to check in here. Okay, start to play the key role in the other case, so I'll better look into it. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind it. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. This originally came from the Biolab. We need to head back to the Biolab. Wait. This is all I really need to check here. What if he stole a body from the... Did he steal fucking Junko's body? Was that Junko's body? Ah! To the battle, there we go. Alright, there's some kind of weird machine, some wall on the left side. Yeah, we know. This one's fridge. I see corruption, so does this mean proposed body description already to be in here? Check, but I don't have any idea how to open these things. I can figure out how to open them. Don't I have the fucking... Oh, there's something quickly here. Construction menu, wall for the friendly. There's stacked carts here. I've seen a lot of these lately. Can I open these things then? Some got weird machine here. Let's go to the dorms then. Maybe the dorms have a clue to open those. I need to go to the dorms then. There's something for them. Gates open. Finally check the second protocol, which means I have to do it. This is the second floor of the dorms. This is some ancient ruins. No, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up in here or something. How many rooms are here? Okay, so we have a total of 2 rooms. Bed's completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Let's check the bathroom. Open the door, create, go inside, immediately close again. There wasn't even a hint of the bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Okay. Nothing in here then. The area. Also an area here. Let's check both bathrooms. Let's go to the bathroom. Might as well make sure to check if there's anything important in here. Oh, there's literally nothing in here. Okay. Then this room. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been used for hoping computers came along before us. The class 4Rs must be used as lockers. Okay. Okay, much of anyone. I don't know if I can open this locker. It's locked. Card reader is on the door. How you open it? After all, it's pretty similar to card readers. This locker room on the same from school. Use your ebook. What does this mean? Just give it a try. Just get my ebook and run across the card reader then. No luck. Mail locker room, which means none of us can do it. Can't even imagine a way to open these lockers. This locker, no, it's locked. There. Oh, maybe if you find one, then we can check those. One last room. What's in here? That's a proper fucking room. This room doesn't feel like a student's room. It's more like an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Master's present. Where the fuck were you? Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through the room several times already. I still have my own regret. So I decided to check here a little more time. Regrets. Okay, well, get through. There's a PC on the desk. It must belong to the headmaster.
It would
Whoever
seem...
used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the Ultimate Despair. The PC saw some search results left on it. I would get some information of the Ultimate Despair.
However...
It's not much though. Nothing we can really know.
In other words...
The Ultimate Despair isn't an individual, but instead of points of some kind of group. This group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They were the worst sorts of people. whose driving force comes from despair.
However,
And that's all there is. No, it's well, I know that's best you can use. Complete calculator's failure. But any information, the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see. Let's get that with that. The ultimate despair. Alright, let's talk to Kyoko. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She might think this probably should bother her. Okay, maybe not. What the fuck is that trying to tell me? Oh, it's a chair. There's a strange gap in the wall. Some kind of design mistake or construction or something.
So,
There's a gap here. Which I just don't feel breeze coming out. Breeze.
indeed.
There's like an open space on the other side of the wall. Space is like a hidden room. How do you know how to open it?
Indeed.
Breeze trick, so I'm not sure you can call it even a trick. I saw a program piece that controls it. There's our password and the door should open right up.
However,
I don't know. I have a clue what the password would be. Oh, it's probably made up of letters and door numbers. You can't leave there. You're right.
it's true.
I looked through all the paperwork, the files, the PC, everything I think of. Learned more about it, him, than that, but nothing that might have been. When I think about how much time wasted on this. Jeez. So it's a hidden room that can get in if that's what she meant by angry. Regret. Then we could rush to there's some kind of clue waiting in there. But wait for her, there's more than that. Anyway, if we want to get here, we need to figure out the password. If we can't figure out, there's no way I say a chance. No, wait. Maybe there is maybe a chance. Password would be something Kyoko would have thought, or something that she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
What? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password would be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would have used her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. You mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's like you need my permission. You want to try it? Do whatever you want. Okay. I was gonna say her birthday, but that works too. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying to Kyoko's name. But if it's not that, I might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
You're worried about me, Makoto. Don't be. You already know. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collect myself and turn face computer monitor. I should type the password here. Type your full name. Say, tell me as I finish typing it. Beep. What? What? That did it. Kyoko, it worked.
why?
Kyoko. Without looking at me, she disappeared in the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. As well I may as well never have been in the room. Gaze was fixed upon only one thing. A present, wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Better check out what the suspicious person are doing things. There's a brightly colored box here. It seemed totally out of place. The more I looked at it, the more suspicious I got. Should we open it? I'm trying to get a bad found room. I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would
His
seem.
wife think it is. Very not something you'll be happy to see. Might say no. It's
Anyway,
just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. Took a deep breath and took a hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I looked in. I began peeking the way inside. My soul hesitant glanced inside and Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a terrible cry, trembling cry. What was the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, I could have possibly imagined.
I see.
Just a thought. What? Just as he thought, how could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human
Wrong.
bones. Well, it's not. I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. It's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in the box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad. Same man she's been searching for. But hold on, how you can be so sure of that? How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer. So the same person maybe would be the mastermind to plan this all out. According to the file, the mastermind is a man in his 30s. Seems possible that he's still somewhere in the school right now. Very polarizing approach. I know here's a hint. I told this already, but the skill and game picking 16 participants, all in high school students, and the only people who want to step in whole peaks since the killing game began. Those 16 students. Altogether said the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only two who were alive and started the killing game were those 16 students. We put those two ideas together. It doesn't take much to assume.
in other words,
Most likely, my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption, anyways. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was trying to seem calm. She said just as she thought, so she knew it was possible. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. Was what her father was to it. I gave up some of that pride. And for hope to peak, I'd have revealed myself to the school. I did it knowing that's something a true career detective would never do. Would you really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room presence. Not this picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, this picture's of... Hey, Kyoko.
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. Came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to find something like this. What do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had the picture of all this time, must really have cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. Now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he once saw the opportunity I had to move on. And has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and headmaster. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some store clues, so you want to check it out, but I don't really want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around unless she's like, are you sure?
because
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the chest drawers and looked inside. Rolling through each one, found nothing but unrelated documents. From the last drawer, what's this? New havoc, right? A label in case of emergencies. Found some kind of emergency handbook on the headmaster's desk.
in other words,
Handbook with no limitations, given to the school's unlimited authority, the headmaster. So that's what this is. I think you're probably
it would
right.
seem
I just prove useful if we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko,
I
don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. And I guess I'll take it. Is this really okay? Headmaster's handbook.
Hey,
Mr. Makoto, huh? Can I ask you a favor? Favor, what is it? I
so
know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know I only inconvenience you that much, but
hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I want to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just
I
a
need
second.
to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you're telling me more about the relationship with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again today. Is that what you're going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this is an issue that can be settled by theories. That picture just shared the fact of what happened, and what I went through. The problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. Sorry.
Anyway,
Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Alright. And with that, we can leave. She was like, hey, Q, must be completely in shock. Must be shocked. find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster's dead. Yeah, we already fucking saw the same person. We don't need to hear this thing every fucking second. What's wrong with that? The master wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's trying and he is. Yes. We fucking read this thing so many fucking times. 15 of us met in the male hall at 16 get 16, including me. The 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Kuro. She was undeniably dead. So the ones still alive are me, Miyakira, Hiro, Toka, and Hina. Oh, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. There's no question. Wait, no, this can't be. I refuse to believe there has to be some other way. There just has to be. Yeah, let's go. Actually, I'm gonna check somewhere out, because now that we have unlimited access. Hello there. Let's look into these lockers. One of these has to have something important. Yep, and we can't leave, so. This locker, pots, card reader. So this means just give it a try. It's got hamburger grocery, and then look, maybe I can use. Wait, what? Yep. Let's give it one more try. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go to the handbook. Beep. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Let's see what's guys at. This locker is totally disorganized. The wrong to organized part of life. This is a crystal ball. Crystal ball. No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. So all kinds of textbooks, notebooks stacked up in no particular order, dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this didn't do it a lot of studying. Not that I can go talk, trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I think some of the books I saw, but the more I looked inside the notebook, a sense of easiness I may have evaporated. Yashiro. What? There was no dying on the west side. Notebooks were written Yashiro. This is our Yashiro. The book contained a large amount of notes, a variety of different classes. Should also mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Yashiro came to the school at the same time the rest of us. When we were all stuck into this evil world, we never had a chance to take any classes. So this is the notebook. Okay. I think I looked at everything in this one. No, one thing. Let's take a playing cards. No, they're tarot cards. Like, oh wait. These are telling fortunes. It's just a coincidence, right? Okay. Next one looks like I'll open up. Let's see what we got your hand. Okay, cool. So this one's next. It's got a version handbook. This thing's practically empty. It's like one thing. Just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. See, name or not, so I can't say what it was, but there's some writing inside it could be important. Valuable old privacy, but I've already taken it. It's a girl's handwriting. All letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote it was measuring them. Words must have been really, meticulous. Huh? Between the pocketbook, but my hand froze to a certain page. It says something familiar written words I heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a common communal line. I started to talk to the ones who came up with the plan directly. It happened to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our students' prodigies safe, to keep them from, as our hopes for the future. Only their genius can overcome disasters, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not exaggerated to call is our final hope. We can isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve the foundation of a new era. It's the only hope we have. I hope that you will go along with this plan. So that's what my father wanted to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine any worse father. This can't be true, can it? I knew I was. I knew it was, but I knew it was right at the pocket. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. It belongs to Kyoko. Contradicts Everyone went. My theory is that everyone went to the school before the tragedy happened, killed off most of the students, and then we were the only ones left. Our memories are from before we entered it a year ago. I started to talk to the ones who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? Quick extending the remaining pages must have been, Alright, when I looked at it, like the rest of the paperwork, I realized there's missing a scroll. Despair walks among us. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. It doesn't possibly make any sense. So we survived, there's a second despair. Okay. Done with that one. Hero, Apocalypse, and Kyoko. Some explanation I want to find out. I think that's dumb, but I still want to check all of them. Time.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Let's give it suspicious another doubt. Could be a trap. Maybe knowing that. Yeah, he said go to the gym, right? Alright, let's go. Hero. Oh, Hero. Makoto. Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Makoto's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did. Actually, I'm on my way out. Ready to talk to him? What do you say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait. There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off. Hero. The Mocha found the locker. Well, he's been hiding something this whole time. God damn it, Hero. I don't think you're the mastermind, just I think you're too much of a fucking idiot, but maybe you could be acting. Maybe he's giving us some motive. Please don't make us kill each other.
I am Monokuma!
Look. Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, just happens to be in the envelope in the ground in front of you. Envelope, whatever. It's supposed to be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. I can encrypt your words to make any feel better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. But I found a single photograph. I fucking knew it. Featured a bunch of faces that I recognized extremely well. It's everyone who came to Hope Peak at the same time as me. Wait, what? Someone's behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. I started dagging my where in the headmaster's room and looked at the file. Makoto Ishikawa. And this girl is... What? Why? Why does Makoto heal everyone else? More than that. Like everyone else here posed like this. Weird enough by itself. We're all wearing... And we're all... don't say we are all. I'm not in this picture. I don't remember anything like this. I'm not in the picture. We're not in the picture, Makoto. Oh my god, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not here. Picture of all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess it makes sense. After all, I don't remember even taking a picture like this. Just junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I ever met everyone else. When I was arrived at Hope Peak Academy, it was natural for me to not be in this picture. But it's definitely unnatural. Everyone else is in the picture. That anyone was like me didn't know until they got here. But in this picture is real. What could this mean? It could be everyone else and just me. Everyone here except me is. How long are you gonna keep this roommate's quality of yours down?
What are you gonna do?
You're getting in the way of sitting there, you know? So, I mean, get out. But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would it be if I gave you all the answers? Totally out of left field. So it means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. With confusion in my hand, I left the gym dejected. Oh shit. That is kind of a hint that just made me more confused. What was the look I'm going for? Put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How can anyone fake it? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe we should just ask everyone directly. That should clear things up. No, I have to clear this up. Okay, it's 5 people. Nope, didn't mean to go in. I need to find someone then. I should have done it. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Kodo. Sorry, I gotta go. What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask. Stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Monokuma, the fuck did you do? Oh god damn. Oh no. Okay, Nope, that's a classroom. Let me go in there. So Hiro ran away from us. Oh, God, I am terrified of what Monokuma did. I'm guessing, actually, where's Kyoko? Oh, Byakuya. Listen, you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait. What the fuck's going on? Of course he didn't. He just walked away. Why's he acting like that? He's perfectly trying to run me. Alright then, fuck you too. What the fuck's going on? In the garden, biolab. Alright, I guess let's go to the garden, talk to Hiro again. Try to talk to her at least. Hey Hiro. Koda, what's going on with you? When I see you, freak out like that. Oh, sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, ran off a terrified rabbit. Hiro, what's wrong? He's afraid of me. Why? No, but Pluto's trying to get everyone against me. Bottle Lab was where Toko was. Could not think of a name for a second. I decided to visit the Battle Lab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Toko. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? Oh, hey, Jill. It's cold. It's super cold. So cold, I think I might catch a cold. Keep taking naps in places like this. I'm sure you will.
I see.
I was asleep. Oh, I must have fainted again. But you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh,
Have
then
you
what?
reached that certain
Then
age?
what? Hot to bother? Shit up horny? Okay, so why'd you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me walking up just now. What'd you do, Miss Norris? Oh, that's right. Your memory stopped and started. each time you switch. Bingo bazong. Some basic knowledge, but our memories are much more simple. Don't say that's a bad thing. It's a blessing from far more important. You're she forgot something. I totally remember. It's like I've got like double memory. No, it's more like half. Just like Jack's memory. All I know right now is where my little darling. Tell me. I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Yes.
On yourself? On himself? I knew I told him. Told bro when it comes to things master. You know what? I gotta hurry. I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now. Oh, can't even ask her now. Toko shut off with an eerie laugh. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. There's no point asking Jack anyway. So I have more important things to do right now. Right, Toko faint. She got something. Yeah. This. The fridge is open. I'm sure I'll shut tight when I was here. Must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko.
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worried. No, you don't have to apologize. Listen about this room. Oh yeah, it's
It would
more.
seem
Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected much. Tokyo must have looked inside the fridge and seen what was in there. Well, and you she fainted?
Indeed.
Oh, I was on my way here when Jack came running past me. I assume she must have sneezed. Once he got inside, it was became clear.
It would seem
I'd imagine she came here to investigate. When she opened the door, the slot opened. And then that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. But everything got so difficult with her.
anyway.
We should close it up. I don't want to leave it hanging open like this. After
Makoto.
Give me a hand with it. Goes per fridge, hand out, stretch. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
I wish we would wait a second before closing it. How come? Because Makoto's corpse, Makoto's body is inside the fridge.
I see.
It's like every time Mastermind probably brought it up, Mastermind did it. Because they assumed we were doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So
Maybe right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the class investigation.
Makoto.
Do my exemption of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm gonna find a clear sign. I'm gonna grab him, Mastermind by the tail. So what should I do?
So then.
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. What? Just wait over here? Okay. Should ask her to put a good photo. She's in it too. Don't mean to interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Wilcombe made earlier. You mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take it from the effort. Huh? Why not?
Because
The reason he gave us in his point, which confused us and cloud our judgment. Saw this Mr. ML and felt whatever it may have to offer. It's a good point. We should go back to the same thing. But what done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge this picture and chapter to confuse us? See, there's no other explanation. That's a fridge for some dead bodies. Can't do it. Can't do it. I can look inside. I'm just fucking hurry this up. No, damn. Yeah, just fuck off. Where I looked at it. You know, I think I see instruction before. Yep, it's the one from Bible. The same one I found. Garden tool shed. Remember that tarp? Stamp on Biolab. And the tarp that was here at the camp was murdered on the ground. At some point, someone got it and Biolab took it over here. Tarp. We're able to do the instruction manual more importantly. If you're down here? Oh, nope. No, we're not. Wait, she's not done yet. Don't mean her up here. Skipping. Oh, no, that's not blue. Yada.
it would seem
This one's occupied. So when someone's in there, it comes on, it's looking around, the number of lights are on, the placement goes. It's 9 lights. Wow, that's an upgrade to the truth section. Whoa.
whew,
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Alright. Jeez, Elsa has.
indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
Be careful with the wounds, trace of blood. It seems to have an effect. The stomach was blown to the back. Of the head. Was inflicted after the blood. The stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head. Really? Burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. Neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, a victim's identity is unknown. They were for the last few weeks being stabbed at the same time with a knife. Shock with an object with no pipe. Yada yada yada. The other wounds by the file says they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they were old? Huh?
Because
So they were inflicted at least 7 days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
The difference is immense concerning the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem the equivalent 7 days old will simply.
However,
it doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they've been there forever, like they were not related to the murder. You're saying they are, but we got one through right after she was killed, right? Since we're at least a few days old, there was no way they could have done anything to it.
so then,
But what if Makoto revealed her stuff wasn't killed until the last few days? Huh?
at the very least,
Certainly you can't allow it. It's one of the many possibilities, can you? One of the many.
right.
Detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. So the idea of detective begins by imagining many possible scenarios.
In other words,
They advise the possible without producing bias using your own common sense. Then they investigate. They tell us they find against the possible. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using them to solve a particular mystery, you should keep it in mind that their future. Kyoko's account.
hey,
So, is there anything else you have to know? I come to think of it, there was one thing earlier when I had.
so
Did I gather it? You remember all that? They were indeed consistent with the corpse. So then
indeed,
I don't forget the pruners have some mistake.
indeed,
Break them in this case without doubt. Okay. Alright, cool.
and
Probably more to ask about? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Looks like we have no further bursts in Crow's body. Take on. It's actually kind of chilly in here. Are you gonna put the body back? You think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad. Did you forget she's our enemy once? Probably welcome to spare, but she got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Ever heard a phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive, you know that. Quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she just had to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
Then we've done all we can do. Back to our separate destinations yet? Hold on. Still more thing to do. So I need to talk to Kip about it. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. I'll do it now. Okay. Hey Kyoko. I have one thing. I think I should. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead, out with it. You're not seen your dad ever since you got here.
What? So,
What do you mean? Well, you know the lockers on the second floor of the rooms?
indeed,
Yeah, I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need a handbook on whatever lockers belong to. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook.
I see.
When you find the headmaster's hidden room.
And
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? Found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because,
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into the locker, right? Can't imagine those lockers really belonging to any of us. After all, we only got access to the area just recently. What I'm saying is that there's no way we could have access to those lockers. If I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there's something right inside. It's about the headmaster. About your father.
what? If that's true,
I mean, that video is real too. The video.
Makoto,
I think everything finally started to fit together in a really cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything I've imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. When we give you the headmaster handbook, that way you
so,
It won't be necessary. Remember that I should have any about opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that is my locker. Your locker.
Makoto,
You watch this, it makes all sense. It says urgent interviews.
so,
Found the hidden room after you left.
anyway,
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think means, so just watch it for yourself. Alright. I understand why you found my pocketbook in a place more than you ever seen before. This makes sense right now, but I guess it means. Yep, okay. Interview D&D.
Makoto,
Oh, no, it's not true. You have a second to listen to me ramble?
in other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangement I made didn't stick. It means I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? You're gonna find the answer to the question I wouldn't ask for the rest of my life. All because of the mastermind.
however,
And that's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swear to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kill eyes burned with fire and determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feeling this way. I didn't care less my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know that how he suffered? This ridiculous. No understanding it, I guess. She let a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it from my rambling. There's just more I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
I'll keep this in mind. There's only one absolute truth. Whether the truth of justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not. Because all we can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry, that was strange.
So then,
And I need to get going. Then we'll have the final farewell. Kyoko was gone. Alright. Yep. Oh, yeah. I can't afford these. I just talk rambling about random shit that I don't give a shit about. To the AV room, which is on the second floor. First floor. Off we go. AV room is fine. It's a long ass investigation. No, this should be a completely just fine. Well, no spectacle. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. It started into a black monitor. It was been a few seconds, but it felt like it was an eternity. And then all of a sudden, image appeared. Sayaka. It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. And there she
Okay
was.
then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was a man position. She had it all one side of the screen. It's the voice of a middle-aged
I
man.
do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It's not like I was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't make it seem no
So
matter.
this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? It's like obviously a total loss. In total sense, who would agree to spend the rest of your life in the school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living for the rest of her life? I sat there thinking about it. I know it's the start of the night. No matter a video, I thought we finished. Flashback on the screen. Why start back to the screen? And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. It's me. Hey! Huh? What I saw was me. Possible, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. Me and him were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. And then I hear now, I had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talking about it.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said
I'm
yes?
sorry I'm putting you through all this,
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
but I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
What the fuck's going on? Once again, the video cut out, and then we repeat the same scene again with the others. Byakula, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this world forever. And then Kyoko, her interview with him in the record just tests clearly that she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster at Hope Peak Academy, her father. When he asked her a question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted their life within the school. Just Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. The monitor suddenly went back. Huh? It's just the monitor, the DVD player itself apparently turned off. Of course, it wasn't meant the TV wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oh, fuck's sake. Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? Just happens to break. Why it just happened to break now?
Too bad.
Nothing. Well, that doesn't matter. Failure can't strike anytime, anywhere. That's what failure is, right? Oh, fucking bastard. Failure, my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. If I watched the whole thing, I'll just be more of the same. You asked them questions, they all answered yes. I couldn't help myself. I let a huge exasperated sigh because I remember something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation with myself.
It would seem...
Thinking back now, at this point my memory was gone. At the time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, I couldn't remember why my ultimate ability was. But what made me forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? Hard to imagine what happened. Convenient outcome. Something that seemed to always work in favor for the mastermind. So does this mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or interview deity?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you.
Alright. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. Last time all of our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. And with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, want to hit the like and hit the like and subscribe button down below. It means a whole hell of a lot. It means you enjoy my shitty ass content. All my social media links are down in the description below if you still want to check those out. And I hope I see you all in the next video. We might actually be able to finish up the game next episode, which I hope doesn't take too long because I'm just going to record it right after this part. And it's 9 and I have school tomorrow. So, oh, this is going to be fun. Alright, this is PC, signing off. Bye.